January. It's the time 12:39 a.m. p.m. p.m. I never wanted to make a video about it, but I don't know, maybe I thought I should. So here I am. When I was in school, I had a vision about college, although I knew that it would not be as movie like or Bollywood like as it is portrayed in movies and series. But I had a vision that I would be having fun, I would have a good group of friends. Uh, More due to the fact that I did not have a very good circle in school. I had a couple of friends, like I talked with a lot of people, but I was not close with a lot of people, and that was fine because in school somehow you just get along with a lot of people because you have grown with them, you know them, you have fun with them, their ideas, personalities, but you don't necessarily need to be close to them, to everybody, but still it's more chill in school. But after coming to college or university, I was startled to a point that I spent days crying. Uh, I really did not think that college would cause me to be intimidated by people who I would have never considered intimidating. But it's just like I am the ugly duckling amongst the swans. And it's not just about prettiness or beauty, it's more like the background of people. So most of the people in my college are very come from very high-end backgrounds, and it's not that they are very humble, that's the problem. Like I have seen rich people also having fun, but their kind of fun is really weird, and they're so much judgy. Like everybody in my college, like almost everybody is so judgy. I don't understand the point of judging people so much. In college you're learning, and you're there to learn, you're there to make mistakes, but you if you're judging another person who is the same, who is giving the same fees as you and is there for like 3-4 years along with you, so you really you should respect that person as well. But in my college they don't, they make fun of people. It's not direct bullying, I would say, but it's kind of indirect bullying. They so like the first day that I went to college, there were like groups of people, and those groups have stayed. It's second semester, like I'm starting my second semester from 6th of January, and those groups have stayed. I don't think those groups will ever break. I mean to say that like suppose if there are like a group of 5 and then a group of 7 and then a group of 9, those groups will stay as those groups. Maybe those groups will get smaller, but they will not intersect with one another, I feel like, because they are not ready. Like though every group has a different ideology, and you cannot just mingle with the other person without need. Like for example, in my school, there was also like groups. I don't know, I don't really know, but obviously I did not speak with every everybody of my class at the same time, but I generally talk to like a group of like girls and boys, like group wise. But it was not awkward. It was not. I did not have to think twice before approaching a guy who I did not talk to. Generally, I did not have to think about it. If I needed to, I would. If I felt like it that I have not talked to him for a long time. Maybe there was nobody in the class. I reached first in class, and maybe he was sitting there, so I would talk. But in college, it's completely different. Even if there is nobody and there's a single guy who I've never spoken to, I couldn't muster up the courage to speak to them, because that's the thing. It's just I feel so scared. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me, or I don't know. I just I really did not think this would be the college life. I imagined it to be something else. I'd imagined it to be more fun, where people would make mistakes. I would make mistakes, hilarious ones. But every step I take in college, it's like a calculated one. It's not, it's very claustrophobic. It's very claustrophobic. There are like societies which, when the first day I entered, there were like guys in suits, girls and ladies in suits, and then there were like printed t-shirts, like uniform type, and I thought, wow, this is really nice. But then later on, they also started to feel intimidating. Every society is like very high end type, and they're like very upstuck about their workings. They appear to be like a corporate uh, look. You just cannot like, I imagine societies to be also like bonding things, like societies would be the channel through where freshers bond with their seniors or their peers. But it just feels like a chore at this point. It does not feel indulging, it does not feel enjoying, it just feels like a chore. And it's not the problem of the society, it's the problem of the people. They feel very entitled. Like the seniors that are at the topmost level of the societies, they think they are entitled, like they are the CEO of a company. No disrespect to them, but you should also feel humble. You should also be humble towards your juniors, your, mostly the freshers, because they have come from a complete different background. Maybe if you're a student of like a similar school, like so the environment in my university and schools nearby is somewhat similar, but the environment in my school, which is like 3 hours away, is not the same. So you have to keep that in mind, as if like a senior, as the head of a society or a committee, you should have that in mind, that there are freshers, there are literally minors. Not everybody is above 18 in college, but they're literally like little kids who are coming for the experience of the fun in college. But you're just taking it out of them. You're making it too much about corporate culture. Like it's not about that. You're making too much about, you're making it too serious. That's the problem. Like it should not be that serious. It should just exist. Like you should also be indulging them in fun activities. You should break their anxiety. Like I did not have that much anxiety, as much anxiety as I have now. Like I do not know why. I thought in college I would gain confidence, I would in like get rid of my anxiety. But these things, like starting